Da-da-da. It's the big topic. We're going to talk about
our weddings.
Our 4 weddings. Are you ready? It's coming. Hi, I'm Bilge.
I'm Tomo.
And this is Turkish Japanese Family. Let us tell you the tale of our 4 weddings. Before we start with that, you might ask why we had 4 weddings. We ask the same. And we have an answer. Why do we have 4 weddings, Tomo?
I think geographically it makes sense to have the local weddings in each of our home countries, as well as obviously where we live, which is here.
It was the easiest, I think, to get married here officially. Living in Switzerland, being in 2 different nationalities, we wanted to keep Switzerland as a base, so having all the papers here made sense. And actually it helped when Kai was born. When he was born, we didn't need to do anything, which can take a lot of time until you register your baby if you're expats in Switzerland. So we got that right. Basically, our 5-year anniversary is coming soon. That's why we want to talk about our civil wedding first. But before that, maybe we tell you what were those 4 weddings and where they were. We had 1 wedding here in Switzerland, in Zurich. That was the civil wedding. We had 2 weddings in Turkey. We will explain why 2 weddings later in another video. And we had 1 wedding in
Japan.
Yeah. The idea of having all these weddings in the locals were very exciting for us. It was a lot of work, but also that was what made it fun for us to organize those weddings in the local environment, and we could bring our families and we could meet each other's friends properly. It would be a big ask people to fly from Japan to Turkey or from Turkey to Japan, so we decided to give a local celebration. Yeah, let's start with our civil wedding. The day of our civil wedding was 23rd of April 2016. Obviously, it's a very special day for me. For Turkey, it's National Sovereignty and Children's Day. And we didn't actually pick this day. It came to us.
Yeah, so in Zurich, you have to choose where you would like to have this official ceremony, which is part of the requirement for the wedding. Turns out it's not easy to book these places because they get all booked out very quickly, especially the weekends. There are various places you can go to. The city hall, which is actually quite nice. I mean, the architecture and everything is very nice, but it's a city hall.
Yeah, we want it to be special.
Yeah, and then you can go to the other historic buildings in town. You could actually even do it in Zurich Zoo.
Yeah.
They're all booked out for the next whatever month. We happened to find an opening by chance in a nice historic building, so we just took it.
This day opened up, right?
Exactly.
It wasn't there, it opened up. And I took it as a sign. Getting married on 23rd of April. Perfect. It's also easy to remember the date for us. Not only because it's a special day in Turkey, but also we have a word game with it. In Turkish, how we say April is Nisan. And in Japanese, how you say 23 or 2 and 3 is Nisan 2. So we call this day Nisan.
And this is I learned to remember April Nisan.
In Turkish.
In Turkish.
We didn't know what to expect from this day because we are not grown up in Switzerland. We don't know how the civil weddings are happening here. But we wanted to keep it small and very special. Organizing 4 weddings, you have to pick at least 1 wedding dress. But for this day, we also wanted to keep it casual. I got my shoes from Turkey. I got my dress from Japan. And actually picking up the dress from Japan was not so easy. When we were there, I was looking around and I was looking for something white and special, of course. And I couldn't find anything that I liked.
We went to so many department stores, the Shibuya, all these big main places in Tokyo, and you couldn't find anything.
Until the last day.
We were in one of the department stores and we were coming down on the escalator, I think. And as we came down to this floor, it's just there in front of you, you know?
I was like, that's it. To the date, we only invited, I think, 13 people. They were all in the morning waiting for us at this beautiful building where our wedding officialized. We had one translator, so everything was in German, but had to be translated in English for us to be 100% sure that we were saying yes. Our families were connected to us. They weren't there, but they were connected.
Yeah, we prepared a Skype call on the iPad. Only one of the guests held the iPad for us. So they were basically connected to Japan and Turkey.
It was a group call of Japan and 2 locations in Turkey.
2 locations in Turkey. So they were on live and they were there basically virtually.
Turned out very special. Our wedding rings were carried by my friend's daughter. I think back then she was 9 or 10 months old. Yeah, we were surrounded with people who we love. Our pictures were taken by our friend who is a photographer. She also brought my bouquet, the beautiful bouquet.
Our witnesses were the ones who
True.
got us together. So they were there till the end of the whole journey in the end to make sure that we were married.
You would remember the story. Check our videos before where we told how we met. So that couple were there to witness our day and also officialize our marriage. So once the civil wedding was ended, I think it took around 1 hour. We walked downstairs and just walked a minute away to one of the famous churches in Zurich, Frauenkirche. And there we celebrated the wedding. Yeah, we had some champagne outside in the backyard of the church. We had great laugh. And once it was done,
and then we moved to the restaurant on the lake.
Yeah, there we had a very delicious lunch and drank more wine. The day was a very rainy day, to be honest. April can be here, can be winter, can be summer, you cannot guess. Especially this April was one of those years. And that day was rainy, but we didn't stop us. We had our nice photo shooting outside. We had great laughter with our friends. So the day was more special than ever.
Yeah.
We had enough shares of drinks that day and our friends drove us to home. That was the story of Nisan. In the next videos, we will talk about our weddings in Turkey and Japan. How was a big fat Turkish wedding? You will know, and how calm the wedding in Japan was. Maybe with karaoke it wasn't that calm in the end, right?
Yeah, Japanese wedding tend to escalate from first is the really formal and very official, and then starts to become a party. So
the years 2016 and 2017 was for us the years of the wedding. We had a lot of fun. We got to see a lot of our friends face to face and spend time with them. So if you want to also follow our stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss these videos when we publish them. Happy anniversary to us.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.